Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is a video on factorizing quadratic expressions. I have collected exercise 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 in one video that you can find on page 316 to 319. It is Algebra 5, and in here we are going to be factorizing three terms. First, I begin with exercise 3, in which there are two terms you can see that we are going to be factorizing, and there is an important formula that I need to discuss here. This book is EdEXCEL International, book 1, and in case if you need a PDF of this book, you can message me on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is provided. Taking you straight to exercise 3. In here, it's so simple that you need to find out x, which is common over here, and remaining in the bracket is going to be x minus 3. That's an answer for this question. And in here, you can see x is common in both of them, and x plus 2 is going to be the answer for this. Moving on to the next, is going to be x is common, and x minus 31 will be in one bracket, as you can see, and this is going to be the answer. In question number 4, it is x is common and x plus 42. You will write and you will get correct answer for this question. Now, when it comes to question number 5, there is a formula I need to explain you. In here, always remember that you will get questions on what you call difference of squares. Always remember that these values, this one and this one, is going to be always in the square form. Okay, and the root of 16 is 4 and the root of 49 is 7. So straight away you can see that it is the square of 4 and this is the square of 7. So you can see simply you will write x plus 4 in one bracket and x minus 4 in one bracket. And always remember that, for example, if you have x plus 7 and x minus 7. So for example, in case if you get a question like this, minus 1, always remember 1 is also a square of 1. So you can write this way. In case if you get this question, for example, this way, if you get a question to factorize this, so your simple answer is going to be x plus 1 and x minus 1 as an answer. Once it's going to be plus and once it's going to be minus, something like this. It is not relevant here, but later stages you will come across questions like this. So these were 6 questions for exercise 3, and then comes exercise 3 star. In here, it is as early as x plus x minus 312 is going to be the answer for this question. In here, x comes in the bracket x plus 51 as the answer for this question. But when it comes to a question like this, as I already explained you, that is in the form of square. So 64 is square of 8. So I will write x square minus 8 square. You can see it's a difference of square. So I will write x plus 8 and x minus 8 as an answer for this question. When it comes to 121, it is the square of 11. You know very well. And the answer you will write is x plus 11 and x minus 11. So it does not matter if you write x minus 11 first and you write x plus 11 later. It doesn't make any difference. Both are correct. When it comes to 225, you know very well that 225 is the square of 15. So I can write this way, and this you can see is a difference of square. So you will write x plus 15 and x minus 15, or opposite, if you write x minus 15 and x plus 15, both are correct. Now when it comes to a question like this, 4x square is a square of 2x square minus 4 square. So you can write this way. So you will write 2x plus 4 in one bracket and 2x minus 4 in another bracket. So always consider this term as a. This always consider as a, and always consider this one as b. So it's going to be easy for you to understand and distinguish between them. Now moving on to exercise 4. In here we need to find out the value of a. Now in this question it says that what should be the value of a to make both the sides equal. Let's see. Keep the left hand side as it is, and I will write x plus a two different times, as in the previous exercises I have already explained you. And in here you will write x plus 2 like this. So once you multiply, it's going to be x square plus ax and plus 2x, and plus is a plus. So you will write plus 2a. Now in here we know very well that x square plus a plus 2 in one bracket, and x is common in between them. Now as you can see, this x and this x is common in both of them, so x is gone out, and in the bracket is going to be a plus 2. So you can write any way you feel like. For example, if I write this way, that is also going to be fine. For example, if I write x square plus x is common and a plus 2, so I can write either way, it's fine. Now as you can see on the left hand side, x square is the same, this one and this one both are same, so no issue with this. But when you look at this carefully, this whole thing is equals to this. Okay, so if x is common, so we keep it like this, and here we write 3 equals, because left hand side 3 and this side is a plus 2. Okay, because x is equal to x, and in the bracket you have a plus 2 which is equals to 3. So I will write this way: 3 minus 2 equals a. That means the value of a is 1. Now let's test this if the answer of this question is correct or not. Now I will write x plus 2 and x plus 1, because the answer of a is 1, so in place of a I will replace with 1. So if I write x plus 1 two different times like this, and I write x plus 2 this way, let's see if it is equals to left hand side or not. X square plus x plus 2x plus 2. Now as you can see, x square plus 3x plus 2. That means this is equals to left hand side, which is correct answer. Okay, so the value of a is 1. Moving on to the next part, which is question number 2. I will pull this a little up for me to have a little room for calculations. Now as you can see, keeping left hand as it is, and here I'm multiplying x plus a two different times, something like this, and x plus 3 comes this way. So x square plus ax plus 3x plus 3a. Now x square, and in the bracket I will write a plus 3, and x is common in between them, plus 3a. So I have two different choices. I can write either way. Now as you can see, 7x is equals to 7x is equals to this whole thing. So x and x is equal. So I will write a plus 3 equals 7. That means a equals 7 minus 3. So the value of a is going to be 4. Now there is another trick to get this done, is the other way around. I know very well that I can see here that this 12 is equals to 3a. Okay, so I will write 3a equals 12, and a equals 12 over 3, which is again giving us 4 as an answer. So both the ways are correct. Either way you do, you get full marks. Now when it comes to question number 3, I will write x plus a two different times, and I will multiply with first with x and second with x plus 4. So this is going to give us x square plus ax plus 4x and plus 4a. Now I'm choosing the last one, 4a equals minus 4. As you can see here, minus 4 is equals to plus 4a. So I will write this way, and I know very well that a equals minus 4 over 4 means a equals negative 1. So the value of a is negative 1. A equals negative 1 is the answer for this question. Moving on to the next, which is question number 4. I will pull this a little here. Now I will write x plus a two different times as usual, and I will multiply with x and minus 5 like this. So it gives us x square plus ax minus 5x and minus 5a. So I know very well that minus 5a equals plus 10. So a equals 10 over minus 5. That means a equals minus 2. So the value of a is negative 2. Moving on to question number 5. In here I will write again x plus a two different times. I can write x plus 2 also two different times. Doesn't matter. You get the same answer. X and plus 2 comes here. So this gives us x square plus ax plus 2x and plus 2a. I can see that 2a is equals to plus 4. So I will write 2a equals 4. That means a equals 4 over 2. That means the value of a is a 2. That also means that if I write 2 over here, you get the answer on the left hand side. Moving on to the last question of this exercise, I will write x plus a, and here it is x plus 1, and this side, as I explained you earlier, that this is going to be x plus 1 and x minus 1. So if these two are equal, that means x minus 1 equals x plus a. That means a equals negative 1 is the answer for this question. Moving on to the next exercise, which is exercise 4, I guess. Yes, 4 star. In here, again the same thing. When it comes to exercise 4 star, it is the same thing, but in the left hand side you have different equations. Now in here I will write same thing, x plus a two different times I will write, and I multiply with x and plus 1 like this. So I'm going to get x squared plus ax and plus x plus a. So I can see very well that this a is equals to plus 3. That means the value of a is a plus 3. Pretty easy to solve this kind of questions now for you. In here I am writing x plus a once again two different times, and I will write x and minus 3 like this to give me x squared plus ax and minus 3x, and minus plus is a minus 3a. Now I can see minus 3a equals negative 12. That means minus and minus cancels each other. So 3a equals 12. That means a equals 4. So the value of a is going to be 4. Moving on to the next question. X plus a will be written two different times and multiplied by x and minus 5. So this gives us x squared plus ax minus 5x, and minus plus is a minus 5a. Now I can see minus 5a equals 35 positive. That means a is going to be equals to 35 divided by minus 5. So minus 7 is going to be the answer for question number 3. Now comes next question, which is question number 4. I will write x plus a once again two different times like this, and x plus 5 is going to be this way. So x square plus ax plus 5x and plus 5a. I know very well the question itself is saying that 5a equals negative 15. So a will be equals to negative 15 divided by 5 gives us a equals negative 3 as an answer for this question. Moving on to question number 5, I will write once again x plus a. Instead of writing this, I know very well that over here it's going to be x plus 8 and x minus 8 equals x plus 8 and x plus a. So these two are going to be cancelled, and x minus 8 equals x plus a. That means a equals negative 8. In here, x plus a is going to be written two different times, and first I multiply by x and then by plus 4. That means it's going to be x square plus ax plus 4x and plus 4a. That means I can see that 4a equals plus 2. That means a equals 2 over 4. That means the value of a is going to be 1 over 2. This was question number 6, and moving on to exercise 5. Let's see where it's, yes, here it is. Now in here you have three terms and you need to factorize. As you can see, the last sign is always plus. So I'm going to factorize this, because 2 times this 2 times 1 over here that you cannot see because we don't write it. So 2 times 1 is a 2. The factors of 2 are 1 times 2. That means x square minus 2x and minus x plus 2, because this has to be split in such a way that when you multiply you get 2 and when you add and subtract you get minus 3. So x is common in the first part of it. As soon as you get this bracket, copy down this bracket two different times. Now look at third one. Third one is saying minus 1x. X you already have. When you multiply by minus 1, you get minus x. That means x minus 1 is the first factor and x minus 2 is another factor. So this is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to the next question. In here, I will write first and the last one as it is, no change. And in here, I know that 1 times 3 is a 3, and minus x and minus 3x is going to be giving us minus 4x. In the first one, x is common, so x minus 1 is going to be the first factor. I copy down x minus 1 once again, and I can see minus 3x we need, and we already have x, so I will write just minus 3. So x minus 3 and x minus 1 is going to be the final answer for this question. Moving on to question number 3, I will just pull these three guys together up here. And now I know very well that the factors of 12 are 3 and 4, and minus 3 and minus 4 gives us minus 7. So I will write first and the last one as it is, no change. Minus 3x and minus 4x gives us minus 7x. So x is common, x minus 3 in the first bracket. Copy down this bracket once again and look at the third one, it is minus 4x and we already have x. So I will write minus 4 here. X minus 4 and x minus 3 are two factors for this question. Now comes question number 4. In here, as you can see, 4 times 4 is a 16 and 4 plus 4 is an 8. So I will write plus 16 like this and plus 4x and plus 4x like this. So x plus 4 in one bracket, and another bracket I will write x plus 4 as it is, and plus 4 is going to be here to give us x plus 4 in one bracket and x plus 4 in another bracket. So this is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to question number 5. In here, we know very well that 1 times 8 is an 8, and minus 1 and minus 8 gives us minus 9. So x square plus 8 I will write as it is, and minus 8x and minus x gives us minus 9x. So x minus 8 is going to be in the first bracket, and copy down x minus 8 once again, and minus 1 is going to be here. So x minus 1 and x minus 8 are two factors. Now in here, 1 times 1 is a 1, and minus x is giving us minus 2x. So x square plus 1 I will write as it is, minus x and minus x like this. So x minus 1 in one bracket, copy down this once again, and minus 1 comes here. So x minus 1 and x minus 1, these are two factors of this question. Moving on to question number 1 of exercise 5 star. I bring this little up for me to see the work over here a little more. Now comes x square and plus 21 I will write as it is. In this question I will write x square and plus 12 as it is, no change, and x square and plus 64 I will write like this. I'm solving three questions simultaneously, and I know very well 7 times 3 is a 21, and plus 7x and plus 3x gives us 10. When it comes to 12, I know very well that 4 times 3 is a 12, and look at this, 1 times 12 is a 12, 2 times 6 is also a 12. So 2 and 6 are two factors that gives us minus 8. So 2 and 6 I will write this way, minus 2x and minus 6x I will write this way. And for 64, I know very well that 8 times 8 is a 64, and minus 8x and minus 8x gives us minus 16. Now when it comes to here, it is x and x plus 7 in one bracket. Copy down x plus 7 once again, and plus 3 is going to become here. So x plus 3 and x plus 7 are two factors of this question. Moving on to the next, this is giving us x minus 2 in one bracket. So x minus 2 is going to be copied two times, and minus 6 will come here. So x minus 6 is the first factor, and x minus 2 is another factor for this expression. In question number 3, x is common and x minus 8 comes like this. I will repeat x minus 8 once again. Minus 8 comes here. So x minus 8 and x minus 8 is going to be the final answer for this question. Now, talking about question number 4, I will bring this a little up and see what can be done with this. Now I will solve these three simultaneously. So I will write x square and plus 72 as it is, no change, and 6 times, if I divide 72 by 6, let's see what we get. 72 divided by 6 giving us 12, and 12 and 6 gives us 18. So minus 12x and minus 6x gives us minus 18, and 12 times 6 is giving us a 72. So x minus 12 and x minus 12 comes like this, and minus 6 I will write here. So x minus 6 and x minus 12 are two factors. When it comes to 45, I know very well that 9 times 5 is the 45. So I will write plus 9x minus 4x plus 4x rather. So this gives us x plus 9 in one bracket. Copy down this bracket once again, and plus 4 I will write like this. So x plus 4 and x plus 9 are two factors of this question. Now when it comes to 144, I know very well 12 times 12 is a 144. So I will write first one and the last one as it is, no change, and plus 12x and plus 12x gives us a 24, and 12 times 12 is a 144. So I will write something like this, and another bracket x plus 12, and plus 12 comes like this. So x plus 12 and x plus 12 is going to be the factors of this question. Moving on to exercise 6. In here you can notice that the last sign is always negative, but it does not really matter because the method I have explained you, it does not matter if you have a plus sign in the last or the negative. So in here I know very well how to get 6 minus 2 and plus 3 and minus 2 gives us plus 1. So first one and the last one I will write like this, and plus 3x minus 2x gives us a plus x. So x plus 3 comes in one bracket. Copy down this bracket once again and write minus 2, because minus 2 you need an x already you have it inside the bracket. So x minus 2 and x plus 3 is the final answer for this question. Moving on to question number 2. In here I know very well how to get 10, 2 and 5. So I will write x square as it is, no change, and minus 5x and plus 2x gives us minus 3, and 5 times 2 is a 10. So x minus 5 comes in one bracket. Second bracket I will copy down the same thing once again, and plus 2 I will write like this. So x plus 2 and x minus 5 are the two factors for this expression. When it comes to question number 3, I will write the first one and the last one as it is. And how do we get 12? So 6 times 2 is a 12, and minus 6x plus 2x gives us a minus 4. So x minus 6 comes in one bracket like this. And look at the third one, it's plus 2x. You already have x inside the bracket. So I will write plus 2 here. So x plus 2 and x minus 6 are two factors for this expression. Dragging this a little up and see what we can do with this. First, find out the product of 10 and 1. So this gives us a 10. And how do I get factors of 10? 1 times 10 is a 10. So 10 minus 1 gives us a 9. So it's pretty simple. I will write first one and the last one as it is, and minus 10x minus x gives us plus x gives us minus 9x. So x minus 10 comes in one bracket. Copy down this once again. Look at this third one, it is plus 1x. So I will write only plus 1 here. So x plus 1 and x minus 10 gives us the expression. When it comes to 14, so 14 you get plus 7 and minus 2. So x square minus 14 as it is, and plus 7x minus 2x gives us plus 5x, and 7 times 2 is a 14. So x plus 7 comes in one bracket. X plus 7 comes in one bracket, and minus 2 I will write like this. So x minus 2 and x plus 7 are the two factors for this expression. Question number 6. I'll drag a little up like this, and I need 7. So I will write x square minus 8 as it is, and plus 8x minus 1x gives us a plus 7. So I have x plus 8 in one bracket. Copy down x plus 8 once again, and minus 1. So x minus 1 and x plus 8 are two factors to get this expression. Moving on to exercise 6, 6 star rather. I will write this one a little up. Let's see how do we do this. In here we need to find out the factors of 30. That gives us plus 1. So 6 and 5 are two factors. X square minus 30 as it is, plus 6x minus 5x gives us a plus 1. So x and x plus 6 comes in one bracket, x plus 6, something like this. Look at the third one, minus 5. So x minus 5 and x plus 6 are two factors for this expression. For 24, I need to have factors that gives us 2. So 1 times 24, 2 times 12, and 3 times 8, and 4 times, when we divide 24 by 4, it gives us 24 divided by 4 gives us a 6. So this is something that can give us a 2, 6 and 4. And I will remove this all. 6 and 4 are two factors. X square, first one, and the last one as it is, minus 6x and plus 2x gives us a minus 2. 4 rather. So x minus 6 comes like this, and plus 4 in one bracket, and x minus 6 comes in another bracket. So this is the answer for question number 2. Moving on to question number 3. We need to find out the factors of 60. That gives us a 7. I will drag this little up and see how do we do this. So factors of 60 are 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 10. So 10 minus 3 gives us a 7. So 10 and 3 are two factors. I will write this one as it is, no change, and minus 60 like this, and plus 10x and minus 3x gives us a plus 7. So x plus 10 in one bracket, and look at the third one, it is minus 3x. You already have x, so you write x minus 3 in one bracket, and x plus 10 comes in another bracket. So this is the answer for this question. Now we need to find out the factors of 70. That gives us 9. So let's see. Factors of 70 are 1 times 70, 2 times 35, and 3 times. Can we divide this by 3? No, we cannot divide. So 70 divided by 5 gives us 14. So 14 and 5. 14 minus 5. Okay. So I will write this one as it is. I will not change. And 14 divided by 9. 14 divided by 5. 70. So 14 and 5 gives us 9. So I will remove this from here, and x square minus 70 minus 14x minus 5x plus 5x. So x minus 14, x minus 14, and plus 5x. 5 will be like this. So x plus 5 and x minus 14 are going to be the answer for this question. When it comes to 120, let's see. I will write minus 120 like this. And to get the factors of 120, how do we get the factors of 120? Something like this: 1 times 120, 2 times 60 and 3 times 40 and 4 times 30 and once divided by 12, 5 times 24. None of them is giving us 7. Now divide by 6. 6 times 20 and 20 minus 6 is a 14, not minus 7. So we divide this by 8. 8 and 15. 15 and 8 gives us a 7. So I will write minus 15 and plus 8x. So x minus 15 is first factor. X minus 15. Look at the third one. So we need only 8. So x plus 8 and x minus 15 is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to the last question of this exercise. I will drag this a little here. To get 75. How do we get 75? Let's see. Factors of 75 are 1 times 75. 2 you cannot divide. 3, let's see, 3 is 25. 3 times 25. 4 you cannot divide. 5. 75 divided by 5 gives us 15. So 15 minus 5 gives us a plus 10. So I will write plus 15x minus 5x is giving us plus 10, and 15 times 5 is a 75. So x plus 15 in one bracket. Copy down this once again and write minus 5. So x minus 5 and x plus 15 is the answer for this question. Moving on to the next question, which is over here. Okay, this is exercise 7, and in here we have 3 terms that we need to factor. So we have reached exercise 7, which is the last exercise in this video. And the method I have explained you, it does not matter if you have the last sign as a minus or a plus. Doesn't really matter. The method I have explained you is going to work for all. So I will write x square and plus 2 like this. And I know very well 1 times 2 is a 2. And minus x and minus 2x is going to give us minus 3x. So in the first part, we have x minus 1 in one bracket and x minus 1 we write like this. And look at the third one, it is minus 2x. We already have x, so we just need a minus 2, something like this. So x minus 2 is the first factor and x minus 1 is another factor. Moving on to question number 2, I will write first one and the last one as it is. And 1 times 3 is a 3. That means 3x minus x is going to give us a plus 2x. That means x plus 3 is going to be in the first bracket. Copy down the first bracket as it is, and minus 1 is going to be here. So x minus 1 and x plus 3 is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to question number 3. Now how do we find out the factors of 12? That gives us 13. So 12 and 1 are the two factors. That means x plus 12x and another x giving us a 13. So I will write this way. In the first part, it is x plus 12 as the first factor. Copy down x plus 12 and plus 1 comes here. So x plus 1 and x plus 12 is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to question number 4. We know very well minus 4 and minus 4 gives us 16. That gives us 8. But let's see, how do we get 8? 1 times 12, 2 times 6 is a 12. That means 2 and 6 both are two factors. I will write 2 and 6. X square plus 12 comes like this, and plus 6x and plus 2x gives us a plus 8. So I will write minus for both. Minus 6x and minus 2x is going to give us minus 8x. And 6 times 2 is a 12. So x minus 7 comes in one bracket. X minus 6 comes in one bracket. Copy down x minus 6 once again. Minus 2 comes here. X minus 2 in one bracket. And x minus 6 in another bracket. This is the answer for question number 5. 4. Now comes 16. So we know very well 4 times 4 is 16, and minus 4 and minus 4 gives us a minus 8. So I will write minus 4x and minus 4x plus 16 this way, and x minus 4 comes in the first bracket. Copy down x minus 4. Look at the third one. We need minus 4. So x minus 4 and x minus 4 are the two factors for this question. To get 20, I know very well that 4 times 5 is a 20. So I will write x plus 5x minus 4x is giving us a plus 1, and minus 20 as it is. So x and x plus 5 comes in one bracket, something like this, and minus 4 I will write like this. So x minus 4 and x plus 5 comes like this in one bracket. Now comes exercise 7 star, which is the last one of this video. Let's see how do we do this. It does not really matter, as I told you, if the signs in the last are plus or minus, doesn't matter. The method I have explained you is going to work for all. So I will write x square like this and minus 20 this way. In here x square and minus 18 I will write with the distance, and x square plus 36 I will write for this question. Now comes 20, how to get the factors of 20. I will find out like this. 1 times 20 is not giving us 8. 2 times 10 is a 20, but okay, 10 and 2 are the two factors. That gives us 8. So I will write plus 10x minus 2x is giving us a plus 8. So x plus 10 comes in one bracket, something like this, and minus 2 comes here. So x minus 2 is the first factor, and x plus 10 in is another factor. When it comes to 18, how do we get 18? 1 times 18, 2 times 9. 9 minus 2 is a 7. That means 9 and 2 are the factors. So I will write minus 9x plus 2x, giving us a minus 7. So x minus 9 comes in first bracket. Copy down x minus 9, and plus 2 comes here, something like this, and x plus 2 and x minus 7 comes in, x minus 9 comes in one bracket. So this is going to be the answer for this question. Moving on to the next one. It is going to be something like this. And how do we get 36? Let's see. 4 and 9. 4 times 9 is a 36, and 9 plus 4 is going to give us 13. So I will write plus 9x plus 4x. So 9 and 4 gives us 13, and x plus 9 is going to be in the first bracket. Copy down x plus 9, something like this, and plus 4 comes here. So x plus 4 and x plus 9 comes in one bracket. Moving on to the next question. It is going to be something like this. I'll get a little space to work with. I will write x square and plus 32 like this. For the next question, x square and minus 48 like this. And for question number 6, I need to figure this out, and I will write minus x square first, and then I will write plus 2x, and plus 3 comes last. We'll solve it later. And 32, how do we get 32? 4 and 8. So minus 8x and minus 4x gives us a minus 12. So x minus 8 comes in one bracket, copy down like this, and minus 4 comes like this. So x minus 4 comes in one bracket, and x minus 8 comes in the next bracket. So this is the answer. Now 48. How do we get 48? Let's see. You get 48 by 1 time 48 is not giving us 8. 2 times 24, and 3 times 16. Let's see. How do we get 48? Divided by 3 get 16. 3 and 16 is not giving us 8. Now comes 8. 48 divided by 6 and 8 is not giving us 8. That means 4. 4 gives us 12. Yes, 4 and 12 giving us 8. Let's see, 12x and 4x. I will write plus 12x minus 4x. So x plus 12 comes in the first bracket, copy down x plus 12, another bracket, and minus 4 comes like this. So x minus 4 and x plus 12 comes like this, and this is the answer for this question. Okay, now when it comes to something like this, so in here we know very well 3. So I will write minus x square as it is, and plus 3 as it is, and plus 3x and minus x. So in the first one we have minus x as common, and x minus 3. X minus 3 is copied, and in here I have minus 1. So I will have x minus 3 in one bracket, and minus x minus 1 in another bracket. So this is the answer for the last question of this exercise and the video itself. Now taking you back to where we started. In this exercise, we have covered factorization of 3 terms at its complete solution. Very soon I'll be uploading the next episode, and there is good news for all those who like music. I have I am actually in the process of making a surprise video for all my subscribers. Let's see what I come up with. Please pray for me, and I request you to share this video. Maybe someone is looking forward to get help in these kind of questions. Thank you very much once again.